Assalamu alaikum. Myself Ahkam Ansari. Student, I am back again with yet another video lecture of information technology. In our previous lecture, we have seen how we can insert or add an audio file or sound file in our web page, in which we have covered or we have seen how we can add audio file and how we can play by using audio take. So we have seen by using audio and src attribute of audio take. So we can add different file format of audio sound or different types of audio file format we have seen, in which we have seen mp3 and we have seen AAC and we have seen OGG. These are different file format which we have inserted or which we can insert as an audio file. Okay, the thing is that we have n number of the audio type format or sound file format which we can play in our browser, but there is a problem, like we have n number of the browser and n number of the file format. Sometimes some browser does not support some file format. Okay, in the same way some browser are outdated. If you are using outdated version or some earlier version, that file will not execute or not run. So there is a certain problem, but we have some file format which will support almost all browser. So it is very important to add the type of file which is supported by all browser. Otherwise, if you create any web page and if you add some file format which is not supported by that particular browser, your audio will not play. Okay, so please keep in mind which are the file format which are supported by the almost all famous browser which we are using currently. For example, currently we are using Chrome, we are using Netscape, we are using Safari, we are using Edge, that is a latest version of Internet Explorer. Okay, so I think these are some famous browser and we have some file format which are supported by all famous browser. So now in our previous lecture we have seen how we can add audio. So we can audio and sound both are the same, so we can add sound file or audio file by using audio take. But even we can add audio file by using audio take as well as audio take is a container take. So inside audio take we can just pass some attribute of audio take like autoplay or control. These are some attribute of audio which we have already covered in our previous lecture. But if you want to add multiple file, okay, multiple audio file in same audio take, so you need to write a sub take called source take. Okay, source take you have to take. So, but before writing source take, or what is the reason behind adding source, if you can add audio file by using audio take, student, please make sure you are listening, because this line I am going to tell is very important. If you have an HTML element called audio, by using that audio you can add an audio file or sound file. So why we require or why we need source take to add audio file? Are you getting my question? If you have an element given by the HTML5, the element name is audio, okay, the tag name is audio. By using audio take like this, let me show you, like this is an audio take. By using that audio take you can insert an audio file or sound file to your web page. So why you required source take? Because I'm going to give answer why we need source take. Even we have audio take, so we have to add source take between audio take, because in source take we can write or we can insert multiple audio file of same name but of different file format. Are you getting my point? Means we have to write or we have to insert same file with different file extension. So when you run your program, when you run your application, if some file is not working or not supported by that browser, so the supported file will execute. Okay, that's why you have to insert same file with different extension. Okay, different file type or different file extension. Like here we have one file called zindagi.mp3 where the file type is mp3. Okay, so you have to take the different file type but the same name, means the file is same, only extension is different or type is different. So sometimes you have to take ACC, sometimes you have to take OGG. These are some file extension. Okay, so make sure if you are using any audio file, so you can add audio by using audio take. But in case if that extension is not supported by your browser, so your audio file will not display or will not play actually. Okay, because we are going to run some sound, so this audio will not play if there is some problem or your browser will not support this audio file. That's why to solve out this problem, you have to insert same file with different file extension. Okay, now we'll use all this attribute. We have already completed this part. Now I just want to show you one question which will be asked in your practical examination. It will compulsory ask in your practical board examination, and it is screenshotted from your textbook. Okay, I have not written this question. This is a screenshot of your textbooks SOP number 5. Okay, that is skill oriented programming 5. So the question is, please read out question. You have to use of audio on your web page. You have to insert or you have to use an audio file in your web page. So the question is that the practical is that the skill oriented practical is that you have to insert audio file or sound file in your web page. So please read the question, because this question will come in your examination for 15 marks. Okay, so just read out. We have two sections of this question. First read out the first section. We will try to solve the first section, then we will move to second section. So what the first section is saying, create a web page name audio.html. Student, please make sure if in your question name is mentioned. Okay, so name is audio.html, so you have to create with that name only, because there is a marks for that name. If you create the HTML file but with another name, so there is a possibility that examination may reduce or may cut some marks, because in question it is clearly mentioned that you have to create a web page and the name of that web page will be audio.html. So write code and save with audio.html. Okay, are you getting my point? So the question is that you have to create a simple HTML page and name of that HTML page will be audio.html. Then read, to set an audio file in your web page with controls. See, with control you have to write. Okay, means you have to use controls attribute of audio take. So how you can insert an audio? See what it is saying. You have to create an HTML page, and in that HTML page you have to insert or you have to add or you have to set an audio file, and audio file must have controls. Okay, if you want to display controls, what is mean by control? In our previous lecture we have seen controls is nothing but your control panel of audio player, in which you can pause the player or you can start the player, you can increase the size, you can reduce the size, there is a volume, and you can fast forward. Okay, or you can have some seek bar. These are the some controls which come inside the panel, that's called control panel or console panel you can say. So this console panel or this control panel will display by using control attribute. Okay, so in similar you have to insert an audio tag, and inside that you have to use controls attribute. After that, read, the audio file must play as soon as the web page loads in the browser. Okay, what it is saying, your audio file must play as soon as the web page loads in your browser. Means no need to click on play button. When you click on your your browser, or when you click on your file, when you execute your file, the audio file must be played. Okay, your sound will play when your browser, when your page, HTML page loads on your browser. Okay, so it means that it will automatic start. Okay, automatic start without clicking on your play button. Means you have to use one more attribute of audio tag, that is auto start. Okay, please flip back to your previous auto play, actually not auto start, it's a auto play. Means the first thing is that you have to add an audio file, so you have to take src attribute. It is compulsory because you are going to take audio tag, and inside that you have to add some audio file. Then in question it's saying that you have to display the control, so you have to use this attribute. After that it is saying that the audio file must play as soon as the page load in your browser. Means automatically while you page load on your browser, the audio will start. Okay, so your auto play attribute you have to use. After that, read it, browser, and it will start over again. Again, see, the audio file must play as soon as the web page loads in your browser, and what is written, and it will start over again. Means it will repeat again and again every time when it is completed. For example, if your audio file is of 30 seconds, after completion of 30 seconds or after completion of your audio file, the audio file will start again. Again it will complete 30 seconds, or at the end again it will start. Okay, what is exactly mean? Means you have to use loop. Means your audio file will be in loop. Means once it will end, again it will start. Once it will end, again it will start. So in the first section, I think the first section we have completed in our last lecture. Okay, first section, that is we have to insert an audio file, then we have to display a control. Okay, then we have to, the file could be automatically play, we have to use autoplay attribute, and the file will continuously play. Means if the audio file ends, again it will restart, or again it will start. So the first section we have completed, and the second section we have to do. If you have any question related to first section, if you think we have to do the same thing again one more time, I'm ready. I don't have any problem to repeating the thing. If you have done, if you are not getting, actually if you have understood what we have learned in our last lecture, so no need to do the same thing again and again. But if you require, I can repeat the same thing. Means in the first section we have to, if you read, we have to create an HTML page which name will be audio.html, and we have to insert an audio file, and that audio file have certain controls, so we have to use some controls attribute. After that file will play automatically, we have to use autoplay attribute, and the file will continuously play, so we have to use loop attribute. Okay, so should I continue with the next part, or should I repeat our earlier part? Okay, I can understand. This question is of 15 marks in your practical examination. So even if you have any question, or if you understood, I just want to repeat it. Okay, so the next part we will see in the next lecture, but I want to show the first part of this question, and I will show the coding, and I will run program. That is the first section of your practical of your SOP. So again, just keep in mind question. Okay, and we will start our coding. So the first thing is that we have to create a simple HTML, line by line we have to go. Don't remember all the things, just move on line by line, or even word by word. It is saying create a web page, okay, and named audio.html. So I'm just moving toward my notepad. Okay, this is my notepad. okay, in which I will write doc type because I have to add inside the HTML5. So I will write HTML and the head tag and closing head tag, and after that I will add head tag, closing head tag. Okay, then after head I will take body tag. This thing we have done in number of the time, so I don't think you require any explanation regarding this tag. Okay, so I just want to add some BG color so your page look some attractive. BG color equal to, now I am going to take yellow. Okay, and I will add one more tag. Let me say cancel. I will add one more tag, that is h1 tag. Inside h1 tag I will say audio in web page. For example, I have written audio in web page. Okay, let me save on desktop currently. So SOP5 I am name as SOP.html. okay, SOP5, let me give SOP5.html. I have assigned SOP5.html. let me save the file. I am moving back to my desktop. Okay, so you will notice that our file is created. Let me open it. So now you can see our web page is created and we got some output, that audio in web page. Okay, now just read out the question. Okay, what it is saying, that create a web page. Okay, we have simply created a simple web page and named audio.html. Sorry, we have to assign audio.html. okay, so I will again save it, save as. This time I will click, and instead of SOP I will say audio.html. okay student, now we have completed the first line, means we have created a simple create a web page named audio.html. so we have created. Now you will notice that we have created. Let me search audio. Okay, here is our audio.html page. Okay, same page and the name is audio.html. okay, now again move to your question. Again read out the next line or next sentence. Set an audio file in web page. Okay, we are going to set, if you are going to set an audio file, we have a tag called audio tag. Okay, I am just moving to my body tag because we have to add inside the body tag. I will take audio tag, audio, then I will close audio tag. Okay, then I have to add audio, so I have to use src equal to, because if you want to insert anything, either audio, video or image, you have to use src attribute. Okay, so src equal to, you have to write the path or location of your audio file. So on desktop we have a folder called audio in which we have a different file. Okay, for example, we have different file over here. So I am going to take the first one, that is a zindagi.aac, that is advanced audio coding. Okay, I will just right click on it. If you want to add any audio file, the procedure is first we have to select that file, then right click on that. It will display the property of your file. Go in property. So inside property you will get in number of the information or feature of that audio file. Means first you will get the name, then type of the file, then how it will open, then location, then size, in number of the attribute you will get regarding that particular file. So we are interested in the location or address. So the address of that audio file is that. See the location. See my cursor, location is written. So I will just copy the location. Okay, I will copy it, Control C, and flip back to your notepad file where you want to paste. So here you have to paste. Okay, audio. Then put one backward select like this. Okay, see, this is the C colon backward slash, then user backward slash. So you have to put a backward slash. Then you have to write the name of the file. Okay, again go in property. So you will notice that the name of the file is zindagi.aac. Just copied it. Student, don't try to type. Okay, don't try to type. Just copy it. Control C, flip back to your notepad again and paste over here. So Zindagi is the name of the file and .aac is file extension or file format. Okay, now save it. When you make any changes, please click on save. Again flip back to your question page. So this part we have completed. Then what is saying? Set an audio file in your web page. So check whether you have set or not. Save it, you have said. Now check your audio file, means you have to run whether your audio file is working or not. Refresh it. Okay, is it working or not? Let me close, let me check again whether audio.html is working or not. It is not displaying over here. Let me open in some another browser. Okay, for example, Internet Explorer. Allow block content is saying that. Even here is not displaying. I will open the same file in some another browser, like I will open in Edge. Student, while you are coding, you have make sure you have to use multiple browser, because sometimes your code is perfectly right, but because of some browser you will not get your proper output. So now this file will open in Edge, that is a newly created browser of Microsoft. It will take little time because most of the time I use Chrome. Even on your this page, that is a Edge, you're not getting your proper output. Let me check the code one more time. What's the problem is going on? Means I have audio tag, then I have src, then I have add zindagi.acc. Okay, very good. So the thing is that maybe the audio file will come or our code is perfect, but we have not used one attribute, one of the important attribute, that is a control attribute. That's why we are not getting, actually we have not read the question, that's why we are getting so much problem. Or means again we have to check our question, means we have to add audio file page with control. Okay, we have read it till that. So we have to use audio file with controls, so we have to use control attribute, then only you can have control on your browser. So I have to use controls attribute. Let me save it. Okay, again flip back to your browser. Now first I will check in my regular browser, that is my Chrome. So let me open in this. Yes, I am getting my proper audio file with controls. I am getting. Initially I have not used control attribute, that was I was not getting the proper output. Right now I am getting the control. This control, that is a play and pause. Okay, this is our volume control, that is a volume minimize, maximize, and this is my seek bar. Okay, so let me play it, then let me zoom it first. Okay, so this is my seek bar, this is my play and pause button, and this is my off volume control. So when I click on this button, play button, my audio will start. Okay, finally it's working. So now you will notice, and I don't have earphone right now, so I could not hear which song is working. Even again I want to say sorry, because I don't have any audio file, so it was just a song I have added just to show you the result, but I don't want to play a song for you. Okay, so let me stop it. But finally you get the output, and you got how we can create a simple HTML page, and how we can add some audio file, and how we can add with some control. So the three section of our question we have seen. Yes or no? Again, you have created audio file, you have added an audio, and the control is displaying. After that, what it is saying that the audio file must play as soon as the web page loads. Means currently we have to play the button. Okay, when you refresh, your audio file is present, but it is not playing, it is not started. You have to click on play button. But what in your question is, if you notice that what it is saying, that the audio file must play as soon as the web page load. Mean when your web page load on your browser, when your HTML page loads on browser, what is my load? When you double click, what is my loading? When you double click, means I am double clicking, means your web page is loading now. Now you got the loaded page. Okay, this page is nothing but a loaded page. Loading means the process of double clicking, you can say. In simply, what I am trying to do, when I click on that button, that browser file, means I am going to load on browser. Okay, when you double click, it is loading. Okay, now you got the loaded page on your browser. Your audio.html is a HTML page, okay, which is loaded on your Chrome browser. Are you getting my point? Which is loaded on your Chrome browser. But your audio file will not start. You have audio file, but this is not start. So what question is saying that, again read it. What question? The audio file must play as soon as your web page loads in your browser. Means no need to click on play button. The audio file will start automatically when your HTML file loads on browser. Your audio file will start without any user interaction, without clicking on button. It is not written without user, but the meaning is same. Means as soon as your file will loaded, your audio will start. Means you no need to click on play button. Means you have to use auto play attribute. Okay, let me show you in some another browser. Okay, if I open in Edge, okay, you are getting the file. When you click on that, it will start. You may hear the voice song, but you need to click on play button. But in our question, what is saying? No need to click on play button. The audio should start when your page is loaded on your browser. So means it will auto play. Okay, so we have to use auto play attribute. We have seen the auto play in our previous lecture. Again, see it, auto play. Okay, auto play attribute indicate that the file will start without clicking the play button. So I will use auto play. Use auto play. Save it. And again I am telling these are the boolean attribute. If you use that, it will no need to write any value, because it will consider as a true. Okay, flip back to your browser. Now when you refresh, okay, when you refresh, your audio file will start automatically. See, I have not clicked over here, but your file has been started. Why? Why? Because again I have refreshed it, again it is started. Why? Because I have used autoplay property. Okay, I have used autoplay property. Okay, refresh. When you refresh, again it will start autoplay property. Again, back to your question. This video is going too long, but the thing is that we have to complete, and it is very easy. With the 80% of this chapter, or sorry, 80% of this lecture we have covered in our last lecture. Okay, so I don't think you have any problem. Now read the question.
एक दिन मोहब्बत ओढ़ कर एक दिन गली के मोड़ पर तेरी हथेली पर लिखूं मेरा नाम तेरे नाम पर, फिर तू तकल्लुफ छोड़ कर फिर तू झुका करके नजर रखना मेरे कांधे पे सर जिंदगी, कुछ तो बता जिंदगी, अपना पता जिंदगी, कुछ तो बता जिंदगी, अपना पता जिंदगी।
This video is of 4 minutes 18 seconds. So after 4 minutes 18 seconds, this audio will restart playing. Okay, let me come up to see. For example, I am moving toward 4.12. Now once it becomes 420, again it will restart. That is the feature or function of, see, it is restarted. Means the file will continuously playing until you close from here or you click on stop. Okay, when you click on stop, your audio file will stop, or when you click on close button, then only your audio file will stop. Otherwise, if you won't click on stop, it will continuously running or playing the audio. This is the feature or function of loop attribute of audio take. Okay student, so we have completed the first section of our
एक दिन मोहब्बत ओढ़ कर एक दिन गली के मोड़ पर तेरी हथेली पर लिखूं मेरा नाम तेरे नाम पर, फिर तू तकल्लुफ छोड़ कर फिर तू झुका करके नजर रखना मेरे कांधे पे सर जिंदगी, कुछ तो बता जिंदगी, अपना पता जिंदगी, कुछ तो बता जिंदगी, अपना पता जिंदगी। रात में तेरे खत पढ़ेंगे, साथ में कोरा जो पन्ना रह गया एक कांपते से, हाथ में थोड़ी शिकायत करना तू, थोड़ी शिकायत मैं करूं, नाराज बस ना होना तू जिंदगी, कुछ तो बता जिंदगी, अपना पता जिंदगी, कुछ तो बता जिंदगी, अपना पता जिंदगी।
When audio file is not supported by browser. Okay, why we are taking different source file? Because we have n number of the file format which are not supported by this browser. Okay, that's why we are taking some option, we are taking some substitute. So if this file will not execute, not run by this browser, then this file will be optional. If that file is not, even that file will not run, then again we have third option. So we have to add multiple file, multiple source file, but with the same name. So even within 3
एक दिन मोहब्बत ओढ़ कर एक दिन गली के मोड़ पर तेरी हथेली पर लिखूं मेरा नाम तेरे नाम पर, फिर तू तकल्लुफ छोड़ कर, फिर तू झुका करके नजर रखना मेरे कांधे पे सर जिंदगी, कुछ तो बता जिंदगी, अपना पता जिंदगी, कुछ तो बता जिंदगी, अपना पता जिंदगी। रात में तेरे खत पढ़ेंगे, साथ में कोरा जो पन्ना रह गया एक कांपते से हाथ में, थोड़ी शिकायत करना तू, थोड़ी शिकायत मैं करूं, नाराज बस ना होना तू जिंदगी, कुछ तो बता जिंदगी, अपना पता